Good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this video. This is my first video that I'm promoting on You Can Live Again. I'm author Atara Estes, and it's not but my name is Atara Estes, and it is always a pleasure to be in the present of God, and the present and presence of God, because He presents Himself strong and mighty in my life each and every day. In spite of any adversities, any pain and suffering that we all will bear, if you keep living, you will bear pain and suffering. We have got to know how to lean and depend and have that solitude, quiet place, to regather our thoughts, to put us back in center, to put us back in our focus. First of all, having that connection with Him, and to know how it will place you on an assignment to go forward with all the wisdom and knowledge and understanding. You want your eyes to be enlightened, not to go out in this world with your natural eye only, but to go with a supernatural sensor of discernment, and knowing who needs to be around in your circle. I started a project that I'm working on, my second book, From Damaged Goods, My Journey, which speaks on my survival of domestic violence, being shot and left for dead. And I'm working on project number 2, and I had started out writing different things to allow us on the healthy tips on how do we let go of our past. How do we let go of not feeling damaged behind what took from us, left us numb, left us uncertain, left us rejected, left us emotionally dead. You know, the physical aspects healed, but we are walking around with still scars, wounds, and turmoil, and things are torturing us to where we're not able to pick up and allow those broken pieces to elevate us. So in my segments that I'm going to be bringing forth, will give us some principles, some tips that I use. Forgiveness is the key. Is one of the keys that I will be diving in, because it comes at different phases of forgiveness. One, we ask for forgiveness and we actually don't even allow it to penetrate towards individuals that we say we forgive, but forgiveness is kind of complicated. So I will dive in and talk about that and allow us to share our thoughts on the forgiveness. How does that apply to us? How does that apply to other people that we come in contact with? Because it does restrain you. And I don't want to see us hindered in just existing, but we have to come into a place of living again, and all that it is required for us to live again. So I'm excited to dive in. I'm hoping that you all will share some topics you would like for me to touch on, because it's all about being empowered. This is all about us. Individual work is not a place to blame. It's not to focus on other people, because we can't control others, but we can control ourselves and what we allow. Everything that happens to us, we don't have to react, but some of us do. So if we can definitely become conscious more on how to respond for our healthy sake, for our healthy space, and for those who are around us, I think we will have a little better outcome. And I am always praying for much more wisdom of what to say, how to say it, and how to be around the people I'm around, because, you know, a lot of people will hold on to their they're hurt, you know, they're hold on, don't trust. And I've had an issue with that, you know, throughout my life. So I can relate on people not having healthy relationships and going from one hurt to the next hurt. And I'm here to try to break that down, to break those ties to where we can have a productive relationship with others and with ourselves. And sometimes we don't even face ourselves for running and blaming or just focusing on other people or trying to stay busy to make it seem like we're doing so much, and we really are not. But we're going to dive in. So I want to thank you for pressing play, listening to this message, knowing that we have work to do. This is a journey. This is a journey that is going to go from one step to the next. And as I go from one video into the next, it will allow me to have some focus and have some exercises that we can work on. It won't be on this one, but we're going to start with forgiveness, and we're going to ask for forgiveness for ourselves. We're going to ask God to touch our hearts so we can forgive those actions and behaviors about others who have lied against us, taken from us, and we're still holding on while they've gone on, and they're gone on. So we want to take back our power. We want to have the power of prayer. We want to have the power to forgive, the power to love, the power to live, and be all that God has called us to be. So without further ado, I am going to get off here because I have an appointment and that I must be at, and I'm really can't wait to find out the results of what I'm going here for. So keep me in your prayers. I'm signing off for now, and I shall return with more healthy topics that we can discuss and dive in on this journey of You Can Live Again.